Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book addict. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here. Today's video is going to be my favorite standalones, but first I do want to apologize. I have not been posting as frequently the past 2 weeks. I don't know what it is. I just have not been able to think of like videos that I really like other than tags to do, because tags are really easy. There's questions, you answer them, so on and so forth. But I've been having this like issue where I don't know what to film. So if you guys have anything you want to see from me, comment them down below. That would be really helpful. But I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. So let's actually get into today's video. Coming in at number 6 would have to be Survive the Night by Daniel Vega. I love Daniel Vega's writing. First off, you guys, if you're new to my channel or anything, I'm obsessed with The Merciless and Survive the Night. I'm just letting you know that. I love her writing. It's so eerie and so good. It's descriptive, but it's also very simple and very fun to get into. It was so eerie, so creepy, but it was so much fun. It made me feel like that kid again that was obsessed with being creeped out for some weird reason. But I will definitely reread this in the future. It's just something that I loved. It's not like I gained a whole lot from it, but like it was one of the most enjoyable standalones I've ever read in terms of just pure enjoyment, entertainment. I love it, and I do of course highly recommend all of these books that I will be mentioning. Coming in at number 5, I wonder if you guys were expecting this standalone, and that would have to be The Host by Stephanie Meyer. I love and adore this. It's one of my all-time favorite books in general. It's just so much fun. It's so good. And I think Stephanie Meyer did a very good job with this personally. Like, don't get me wrong, I adore Twilight, but this was just actually well written. It was intriguing. It's a very slow start in the beginning. The first like 150 pages took me forever to read. And then after that, and this is, mind you, like 600 something pages, okay? Only the first 150 are hard to get into. After that, I fucking devoured this book, but I adore it and I'll always love it. I just think it was done so well, and I think she did such a great job with the world and the creatures and all of these elements to it, so gotta love this one. Number 4, if I can grab it, it's like sliding, is Revolver by Marcus Sedgwick. This is a very short story, and it is about a boy whose father dies, and someone comes to visit him, and it's just him. I want to say his sister's also there, and this guy, and it's a very intense, emotional read for me. Like, this is only 201 pages. 201 pages, but it's very like strong. There's a gun involved, and there's all these things, and it's just, it's intense. It's one of those like things where it's just like it got me. One of my favorite quotes of all time is from this book. I have to hunt it down because I had more post-it notes in here, but they're gone now for some strange reason. But point is, this book is beautiful. I loved the writing. Marcus Sedgwick's writing is extremely beautiful, and I just adored and felt so much in such a short amount of pages. Like, it was so good. And if you want to read just a book that doesn't really have a huge purpose, it's not like there's this grand scheme of things. No, it's very singular, but it's just so good. I love it. I will always love it. I don't talk about it enough, but I do absolutely adore that book. Number 3 is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, the only John Green book that I love 100%. And it's just so beautiful. It's so heartwarming, and it's sad, but it's stunning, and it honestly just proves that it doesn't matter how little or how long you have with someone, that short amount of time does not discredit what they can do in that amount of time. And it's just beautiful and amazing, and I've read this book a few times, and I will always probably reread this book when I'm just in the mood for it, because I love it that much. It is so good. I love the movie too. I really do. I do. Number 2 is Dark Horses by Cecily von Ziegesar. She's the author of Gossip Girl. This book was very unique, and when you read it you'll understand. I didn't know that going into it, but it's just about her connecting with a horse called Red, who's a failed racehorse and no one else can really ride him, so that part is tropey, but the rest of the story is so twisted and beautiful all at the same time. Like, I really loved this book. I felt so, like, connected, even though I didn't necessarily relate to, I always forgot her name, Merritt. It's just so unique, and it's so good, and it's one of those stories that I listened to classical music while I was reading this, and I really do think that just set the mood for everything. But it's beautiful, and it's sad, and it's so heartwarming. Love between an animal and a human, and it was just very good, and it still sticks with me, and I'm pretty sure it always will. And number one, I wonder how predictable I am. Do you guys know which one number one is? The 100 Lives of Lizzie Lovett. This is my all-time favorite standalone. It's strange. It's a very strange book. I know this is definitely one of those things where people either love it or kind of like hate it. I have seen very few people in the in-between, but I adored this book. I related to Hawthorne in terms of her way of thinking and how out there it is. Like, I don't know. I found her refreshing, and yes, she's annoying at times, but I loved it. I felt for her, and I liked seeing her progress through the book and her growth through the book, and this one just like resonated with me so much, and I just absolutely adored it. You guys know I've talked about it a million times on my channel, and I always will, because it's just one of my all-time favorite books. Those are my favorite standalones. What are your favorite standalones? Give me some recommendations down below. I'm curious to see. My thing keeps falling. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will be getting back on track with my videos, but never hesitate to tell me something that you'd specifically want me to film, whether it's a viewpoint, a discussion type thing, or a list or recommendations or something. Just comment them down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!